Oh, hey, why aren't you guys subscribed yet? There's like no one here. You know, I want a dog, but since no one is subscribing or watching our videos, you know, I can't get a dog. Help me get a dog. Listen, I know we're struggling. The whole world is struggling. Especially my country is struggling. But we're not here for that. What we're here for is this and the reason why I bought it. Now listen, everybody, I get it. Not everybody has all the money in the world to buy 10 380s, 3080s for anything that they might desire to do them with. Probably mine Bitcoin at this point. So, you gotta be sheep sometimes. I'm not expecting too much out of these, so I'm probably going to give it a good review for the price. My expectations are super duper low, but I will still be somewhat reasonable in the review because these are $10. You know, I'm not going to give it a 10 out of 10, most likely. This is a $10 mouse, and you know, from the packaging alone, you might think it's quality, but I'm not 100% sure yet. This is the pre-review. This is when I'm doing the unboxing phase. And there's nothing much to unbox here, but it's a little something to unbox. So, let's get to the unboxing of it. So let's look at the packaging. For 10 bucks, I'm actually very surprised at the packaging. We actually have a picture of the device. You know, there's some stuff on the sides, and it gives you a lot of information on the back. 4 DPI settings, 5 million times for clicks of the key life, and you know, it's pretty cool. I honestly think for 10 bucks this is pretty good for the packaging. The one that I have for 13 bucks I will review later in life. You might see it within 2 or 3 months, maybe even sooner than that. It comes in a standard brown packaging. Like, I mean, it's simple, but this is actually pretty colorful. It actually shows you a lot of freaking colors on here. So, I mean, hell, that's a really good thing. Alright, so when we unbox it, it just gives you the mouse wrapped, and it has a 1-year extended warranty. Oh, scan the QR code. I'll probably put that censored just in case. A number of buttons, I guess a little manual, just a single sheet, so it's not much. Ooh, you know what I like though? Did you hear that click? It is very clicky, it's very mechanical, and it's very loud. But for 10 bucks, that's what I kind of want. You know, I don't want very soft noises on cheap mouses because that means it could be damaged already. So the gameplay you're seeing is Genshin Impact on a laptop, but I haven't touched the laptop in over a year, and I was at an awkward angle because my hands were stretched out because I needed to make sure you could see my hand using the mouse while I was playing Genshin Impact. So sorry for the horrible gameplay. I'm a lot better. That was my alternate account too. My European account, I have an American account where I have literally almost every character, and they're all, well, I won't say all, but they're like mostly powered up. I want to talk about some of the bad before I talk about the good. So one of the bad things, it says it's humanized design. I guess in a way it is, but when you're having a ergonomic mouse, which I have a Razer Chroma, whatever it's called, my third finger, the one right next to the pinky and the middle finger, lays on it with a hump. In the mouse that we're talking about, and you see that I'm using right now, my finger that I just described is right next to my middle finger on the same mouse. So to me, that's very weird. If you have an ergonomic mouse, it's supposed to be comfortable in your hand, and to me that wasn't very comfortable at all. Colorful flashing lights, It had a lot of different things to it, like it would sometimes breathe, but then sometimes it would just be one big rainbow of colors. I would say, yeah, it does have color for flashing lights. You can't customize it, it just acts on its own. It was only $10. You can't say, oh, I want customization for $10. I mean, you pay for what you pay for. It has 4 different DPI settings: 1200, 1600, 2400, and 3600. I don't know how much I did with the DPI settings when I was playing the game, but I did try my best. From what I found out, most gaming mouses actually have 6 feet or more for their cable length. So when I said that was cool, I guess it's not cool because this is 4.9 feet. So, you don't have all the room in the world, but most setups can handle 4.9 feet. To me, it just feels a little weird not having that extra length of cord, but maybe it's for the better. The last con I'm going to talk about this is basically it's very loud. Yes, it's clicky, and that's good on some certain occasions, but when I'm playing Genshin Impact, I'm also listening to some podcasts in the background, and I can sometimes hear my clicking noises if a lot of noise from Genshin Impact or from the podcast I'm listening to is not going on. So it does get kind of annoying when you hear click, 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 click. One of the great things about it is it's $10. Here's the price for R&B for our Indian fans that we have a lot of. It is a very cheap thing. I mean, it's under $10 if you have the 50-cent coupon. And anyways, it's just $10 in general. It's a very cheap mouse that, anybody can spare for. If you need one immediately, because it has a 1-day option, you have to pay $2 for it. But hell, you can get it the exact same day you order it. And if you need a thing right away, there you go. Another pro is very, very responsive. Off camera, when I was just doing my regular testing and using it for 3 days, I didn't have to pick it up that much. I think I only picked it up once, but that's because I was just doing something very intensive on State of Decay, one of the games that I played to test how good the quality was. For a $10 phone, and I know I keep saying that a lot, but I'm actually very impressed for how much it is and how good of a quality it can be. When I was using it, it was gliding very well. Like, I had no issues with it being stopped roughly, or it doesn't feel too hard when I'm trying to move it. Like, if you ever had a mouse that was very bad and, maybe too heavy, or the rubber was just too thick and you try to slide it and it just feels like it's stopping you, I didn't have a problem with that. So right now, it's been a second for you guys, but it's been about 3 days for me. You can tell it's been some time at least because I'm not using any lights. This is all natural light and it probably does look better. So, what is my review of this mouse? Well, for $9.50, which is what I got it for, I got a 50-cent discount, but for $10 regularly, I do believe this is a very good mouse. You should 100% buy this mouse, even for a backup. I'm a gamer, and everyone else is a gamer probably who's watching this. I've broken a couple of mouses and a couple of keyboards. It happens. We have so much rage inside our wee-witty buddy bodies, and we just want to release it. So this would be a good backup. Though, this would probably only take one rage session before it breaks. But, hell. Right now, I use a MMO mouse, and it's very weird changing from an MMO mouse with buttons on the side, still playing MMOs, or MMO-like games, and using no buttons on the side. So it's kind of weird, but I have adapted to it. This is a good mouse right now, because the whole world is in shambles because of a virus that I should not say because this whole video will get demonetized. but this is a very good mouse.